It's tough policing our streets. The unexpected is just around the corner. Anything can happen. But the role of the traditional traffic cop is changing, and tonight we show you how. Packed with dramatic video, Road Wars also follows an elite unit from Thames Valley. They aim to get out from behind their steering wheels and tackle the criminals head on. Heading straight for the cops is a stolen car. They're going to take it out at the traffic lights.
This vehicle's been driven by an IC4 male, who is the sole occupant, I believe. It's now held at the red traffic lights at the A4. So stand by, they're going to attempt to strike at these lights. The vehicle is held. Stand by, wait.
The driver, though, careers off down the pavement, bouncing off the wall on the way. The car had been stolen the night before during a house burglary, and in fact, some burglars are breaking in just to steal car keys. This driver was one of the most dangerous that the officers had ever encountered. How no one was smashed into is incredible.
Fucking hell! Take a bit free turn, This vehicle has now gone done a reset at junction 5, wrong way round the roundabout. It's now
straight up the A4.
Westbound A4, straight through the red lights at the junction of Langley High Street. Now have a temporary loss. It's still A4 towards the Slough. We now have a temporary loss.
Sorry, mate. That's all, mate.
The thief's reckless driving gained him a few seconds lead, giving him enough time to dump the car and run for it.
Ditton Park Road, stop everybody.
Despite his mad efforts to escape, the thief was captured climbing over a garden fence. He was later charged with stealing the car.
Right, where you've got, there's an S01E, a black TD.
Black, yeah.
That's going to be turning up on the Farnham Road shortly.
Yeah.
So if we just sort of like go up there and then hold there, he's going to give us further information.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
All right.
We'll see you up there then.
Carl Lewis and Pat Knight are moving in on another car thief. They think he's carrying the keys to another stolen car. A second car is following the thief as he cycles towards Pat and Carl. He's not stopping, and the chase is on. The suspect screams his innocence, but as you can see, he's calm enough to throw away the set of keys as he's been wrestled to the ground.
Keep still. Go on, Commander. You're under arrest for suspicion of theft of a motor vehicle, being possession of stolen goods. Do you understand that? You're not obliged to say anything. If you do say maybe give an evidence.
I haven't even done anything.
You are under arrest.
My kids are in the house.
You are under arrest. Do you understand?
Okay.
Thank you. Relax.
All right, please,
Well, on your front, on your
I
front.
haven't done
Just
anything.
relax. Relax.
All right, mate, let me get up.
Easy. No, nice and
Relax.
Let me get up.
Stay where you are.
Let me get up. Can I get up?
Put your hand under.
All right, let me get up. Ow!
Just relax.
I haven't even done anything. My kids are in the house on their own.
Listen, what's your name, mate?
My name's...
Just relax your arms.
All right, can I get up?
Relax your arms.
I haven't even done anything.
Relax your arms.
All right, can I just get up?
Relax.
Can I get up?
Relax where you are.
All right.
Relax and then we'll get you up.
Can I just get up?
Just relax and then we'll get you up.
Ow!
Relax and put your arm out.
Let me just stand up.
Put your arm out.
All right, let me stand up. Why are you doing this to me for? Can I just stand up? Let me stand up. My chain's not for anything. I ain't even fucking done anything. All right. What have I done?
Just relax. Listen to us.
Yeah,
We're going to pick you up. We're going to put you in the back of a police vehicle.
that's fine. But can I go to my house and tell my kids?
The struggle is over. So,
told you,
now
mate.
just relax, all right?
Just calm down now. All right.
Just on your bunch of knees.
Ow!
Onto your feet.
How muddy I am.
He may be muddy, but that's the least of his worries, as Pat takes the discarded keys to the car hidden round the corner.
Okay, what we've got here is we've got the vehicle that we believe to be stolen. We've got evidence that is a stolen vehicle. The keys to it are here, hopefully. These are the keys that the person was arrested threw to the ground just prior to him being arrested. I'm now actually going to check to make sure that this mechanical fit and that it actually is the keys to the stolen vehicle.
The keys were taken in a house burglary, and the new motor simply nicked off the drive.
Turns the ignition. There should be an immobiliser somewhere.
The thief was later charged with burglary and theft.
The gentleman seems to think he's got somewhere to do.
Cars are much more difficult to catch than push bikes, and in Slough, a driver's running red lights and refusing to stop for the police.
Approaching an RA with the A4020. We are offside.
At the wheel is a 15-year-old who's too young to have even taken a test. He's got no licence and no insurance, but every intention of harming as many cops as possible.
3-2, behind 2 of 2. Speed is decreasing slightly to 55 miles an hour.
It's just after midnight on a Thursday night. The driver's heading for the town centre and the roads are fairly busy. Up ahead, the police are waiting in ambush with a stop stick. Derek Ingram was in one of the cars.
There was actually 2 officers stood here with stop stick. They basically put the stop stick out across the road. However, the driver of the Sierra saw the stop stick and has mounted the curb back before the railings start and driven along the pavement at speed.
Stand by for ramming.
Luckily, the cop sees the danger and runs for his life. But the 15-year-old still wants to hurt someone, and Derek's next in the firing line.
I've got out of my vehicle as the vehicle's tried to reverse up and stuck over on the railings on the far side there. As the vehicle's reversed up, it's caught me and struck me up against the metal railings. As a result of that, broke my left leg.
Even more police would have been hurt if the car hadn't ended up with its wheels spinning uselessly on a flower bed. For all the driving offences and breaking Derek's leg, the driver was given a 1-year sentence. Pat and Carl, back out on the hunt and sensing trouble, stop a car on Slough's Britwell estate.
Right,
2 passengers quickly walk off as Carl approaches the car.
Excuse me, hey mate. You alright?
Yeah, fine, man.
Wearing your seatbelts.
I'm wearing my seatbelt, bro.
Why have you got foil in the car? Why have you got foil in the car?
Carl knows silver foil is often a sign of hard drug use, but what's in the back?
Anything in this vehicle that shouldn't be?
No, those boys have just left some stuff in the back.
Really? That's unusual, isn't it?
Yeah.
breezed off.
They left some stuff in the back of your car and done a runner. It's unusual, isn't it?
2 shopping bags full of meat and wine. They're quality goods and too expensive to simply leave in a car. Carl and Pat think the champagne and roasts are either payment for a drugs deal or have been stolen. They're going to sort it out at the station and arrest the pair for theft.
How many TVs should you have in here then?
2. Foil's the bastard of chicken, eh? Pretty like your friends.
Right, mate. Just stick your feet down there on the stuff in the seat, yeah?
A theft? Yeah. Hey, that's not ours, is it?
No.
Officer.
Try and hold me.
You are taking the piss, man. Fucking hell.
Just relax.
Calm down, son.
Why am I getting handcuffed? He's not getting handcuffed.
He is.
He's handcuffed.
That's bullshit, man.
Is it?
Ruining my fucking night.
Tango Hector 3-2.
Despite the suspect's arrest, he's more worried about his money.
My money's in the front car, look. My money's there, look. Can you give it back to me, please?
Hold on, just bear with us, we'll get
You're
it.
not taking my money.
Just bear with us and we'll
You've
get
got
it.
my money and sitting there.
We'll get it now if you cut off.
You'll fucking nick it off us.
You're boring me.
Right, back of the vehicle has been searched. Right, if there's anything in there after you get out, okay, it'll be down to you two. Do you understand? Yeah, they have cursory search. Yeah. We're gonna have to wait for recovery of the vehicle.
The two youths were later released without charge. The champagne and the meat were taken back to the police station, but as yet, no one has turned up to claim them. There's a report of a burglary in progress in a house in Oxford. These calls always get an immediate response.
Got a report of a burglary taking place in a house. No further information at the moment.
Grant Thomas and Pete Lomas know every second counts if they're to catch the burglars red-handed.
22, yeah.
Pete switches off the lights and sirens as they approach the street.
Switch the old fingers off now. Switch the old sirens off in case it spooks when we get close to it.
Twenty-two, yeah. Got his lefts and rights mixed up.
What have we got here?
They are first on the scene, so caution is needed. Anything could happen. Grant keeps up a running commentary in case they run into trouble.
So thank you. 36 doors insecure.
People inside.
People inside, Tango Vic 36.
Police!
36 persons inside the building.
Right, this 22. Yeah, it's workmen.
Oh, I've got it.
We've just got a report of a burglary here.
Tango Victor 36.
Come in with your scraper.
Cancel any other units. Workman 36.
And a dog.
It's a false alarm. It's only innocent workmen. Wouldn't it be amazing if builders arrived this quick when called? Coming up in part 2, motorway behaviour, some seriously bad driving, and one of the most extraordinary crashes ever caught on camera. In part 2, a shocking crash scene and some dramatic bad driving. Police on the M4 are rushing to reach the scene of a crash, but the white car in front won't get out of the way. The driver just isn't paying attention and is oblivious to a siren and blue lights right behind. Worse, the driver hasn't spotted that the traffic ahead has stopped.
She's gonna hit.
The police driver jams on his brakes when he sees the stationary traffic, but the white car carries on regardless, only braking here. You'd think a pile-up like this would have closed the motorway for hours. But these cops are experts and know exactly what to do. They recruit the other motorists to help. Luckily, there are no serious injuries. Working fast, the police will have the traffic flowing again in 5 minutes. To the ordinary motorist, a pile-up is a highly traumatic experience. The voice you can hear is one of the shocked motorists sitting in a patrol car.
And the one in the white Metro didn't stop because we were following them. That's what's happened. We watched them, they didn't even look behind, they didn't see us.
The 110 freeway northbound in central Los Angeles. It's early evening and people are in a hurry to get home. Blocking their way, bang in the centre of the middle lane, is a seemingly abandoned car with its warning lights on. It's hard to imagine a worse time or place to break down, and the speeding cars keep coming closer and closer. What's truly unbelievable is that the car's driver stays in the car, just waiting for the police to rescue him. It's a bit like waiting for a bomb to go off. You know it's going to happen, you just don't know when. Heaven only knows what the pickup driver was dreaming about. But incredibly, instead of running for safety, he decides to get out and stroll down the carriageway. As he wanders around, another car adds to the havoc, smashing into the pickup.
Another TA, and another.
Better late than never, the police arrive. It's only now the kamikaze commuters start to slow down. If you're unlucky enough to break down on the motorway, try and make it to the hard shoulder as quickly as possible, because you can't rely on the other drivers seeing you. It's the same city, different night, on the 405 freeway southbound near Van Nuys. This time it's a van broken down in the motor pool lane. One driver has a heart-stopping moment and just avoids hitting the van. But the next car doesn't. The van is trashed with pieces flying all over the carriageway. The drivers were saved from serious injury by their seat belts and airbags. But the mayhem isn't over yet. The commuters are simply going too fast to stop. In quick succession, there are two more shunts. Will anyone ever slow down? Amazingly, no one was killed and the fire service was soon on the scene. Only 6 people were injured in the destruction, which proves a massive US government campaign to persuade more people to wear their safety belts is working. For all those of you out there who don't bother belting up, just watch this again. The hard shoulder of a motorway can be a very dangerous place. The minute you stop, you become vulnerable. In Britain, more than 250 people are killed or injured every year in an area that's intended to be a safe emergency refuge. The advice if you break down is to get out of your car, move away from the road and wait for help. By rights, you shouldn't drive on the hard shoulder, even if the road is jammed. As our counter shows, it takes just one driver to have a go and everyone piles in. They just keep on coming and coming and coming. They're living off their luck. This time there wasn't a cop in the camera car. That's 21 chances in under 2 minutes. Even the cops aren't immune to the dangers of the hard shoulder. It's a routine stop. What could possibly go wrong? Even when it all looks calm, the cops have to be alert to the danger, though I doubt he's expecting this. His lightning-fast reaction undoubtedly saved his life. This driver's antics on the left are really scary.
We're just gaining on it now. Speed 120, gaining slowly on the vehicle.
He's flat out at over 100 on the hard shoulder. Just keeping pace with him, the police are doing 120.
Roger, undertaking off shoulder.
With no licence, no road tax and no insurance, the driver panicked when officers tried to stop him for a routine check.
10, I think. We gained 9 more.
Sorry?
827, you're on 827.
827, okay.
Our speed is 115, gaining on the vehicle.
Yep.
Vehicle braking, cutting to lane 2, lane 1. Use your hard shoulder to undertake. Vehicle undertaking on hard shoulder. Roger, that's that blanket for you. Usual warning, no ramming, no roadblocks, only one attempt to stop. Warning is given, that shout.
The police have a plan, and waiting at the front of the queue of traffic are several police cars ready to bring the pursuit to an end. The fleeing driver finally comes to his senses, what little he has.
Roger, 105.
He realises he's about to be surrounded. One of the cars has already manoeuvred in front of him, and finally he surrenders. You'd think he's been here before, the way he holds the keys outside the window. Maybe he's confusing the officer with valet parking.
And back, over. Second Charlie 045, release to traffic junction 9, vehicle stop, person detained. Yes, received, pulling a block off. Roger.
For doing over a ton down the hard shoulder, for failing to stop, for having no tax licence or insurance, the driver had the book thrown at him and was banned for 18 months and fined £1,000. Believe it or not, this driver has already been warned not to cut across the slip road back onto the motorway. After all, there's a perfectly good junction at the top of the hill. Parked on the bridge, the police were horrified to see the driver totally ignore their advice. Pull across both lanes of the slip road, across the hatch markings, and force their way back onto the motorway. There's no telling some people, but the police had their last laugh here when a summons hit the driver's mat. Los Angeles, and the LAPD are pursuing a brand new 4x4 stolen at gunpoint. In America, the police often try and shove escaping cars off the road, but the squad car just can't get in the right position to make that vital nudge. It's time to regroup and wait for the right moment.
That's right. That was northbound for rank from Thames Valley. Turned off on getting on the...
As the officers try again, the thieves speed off, the wrong way up a slip road. Time to back off, for good reason.
Opposite direction traffic, he's got a moving van ahead. There it is, a head-on collision right with another SUV. This is the off-bound, that makes that the off-ramp, the eastbound 210 off-ramp at Citrus. That person did not even see this person coming. The person gets out and gives up after a head-on accident. Head-on collision right with another SUV. This is the off-bound, that makes that the off-ramp, eastbound 210 off-ramp at Citrus. That person did not even see this person.
The owner of the red van didn't stand a chance. Luckily, she wasn't injured. A lack of concentration is the cause of most crashes. Reading may be good for you, but surely not when you're cruising at over 70 on the M6. Let's hope the book had a happy ending, because getting there left the driver with a fine for driving without due care and attention. More and more crashes are being caused by drivers getting carried away with their phone calls. Not surprisingly, a government report has found that phoning in late for work, arranging an evening out with the lads or having a row with a girlfriend all badly affects the way we drive. It doesn't matter if you're hands-free or not. Dialing the number of your mate is as dangerous as studying a map as you're driving. If you're spotted, the cops will do you for driving without care and attention. Back in Slough, Derek Ingram and his partner Grant Thomas are behind a driver wearing no seatbelt and talking on the phone.
Turn the engine off, get out of the car and talk to me for a minute, please.
Despite the trouble he's in, the driver seems reluctant to end his call. Grant's not impressed.
Sorry?
Hold on a second.
No, you can put your phone down and talk to me or I'll arrest you, as simple as that.
Alright,
yeah?
Sure.
I'm a busy man.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Bawinder Singh Chow.
Yeah?
Bawinder Singh Chow.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Take your hands out your pockets.
Sir,
take your hands out your pockets.
Listen, sir. No.
You've committed several traffic offences.
No.
I don't...
Several, please.
Talking on the phone, no seatbelt for 2.
I just took you off now.
At the moment, I don't believe the name and address you've given me. All right? And because of that, I can't serve a summons on you, so you're under arrest. Until you can convince me that you're telling the truth or give me your real name and date of birth.
You want to call my dad?
Well, we'll do that on the way past. I'll pop in and see him.
What about that car?
Which car?
Grant's unhappy with the details the driver's giving and calls in Carl and Pat to escort him to the nick.
Be friends with it if you want, or they can walk. It's up to them.
Yeah, that's all you're going to do.
Whichever. What else am I supposed to do?
Grant and Derek head off to chat with the driver's dad. The driver had given a false name, but in the end wasn't charged. The motorist in the frame here has just passed an unmarked traffic car that's already doing over 80 in the middle lane, and he doesn't notice he's been followed until too late. Speeding was the cause of an estimated 1,200 deaths on Britain's roads last year, but like this driver, many of us carry on regardless. Incredibly, he boots it up to over 100 and keeps his foot down until he reaches over 134, almost double the speed limit. At this speed, you can kiss goodbye to your licence. It'll also cost you up to $2.5 grand and 6 extra points on your licence. Filmed from the police helicopter, the car below has been spotted speeding from a burglary near Reading. The passenger spots the helicopter and makes a rude gesture before throwing stuff out of the window. Pursuits at high speed have always been dangerous to bring to an end. In recent years, the traffic units have trained teams of drivers to form what's called a containment. It's the safest way to bring a high-speed motorway pursuit to an end. Unknown to the gang, a highly polished plan is swinging into operation around them. Part 1 is to create a rolling roadblock of slow-moving traffic. This creates a sterile area, free of cars, in front of the jam for the police to safely put their containment into operation. The plan is to surround the gang with police cars and then all work together to gradually reduce their speed until everyone stops. It's a complicated manoeuvre, a bit like a high-speed dance. To work, it requires split-second timing and a great deal of nerve. But sometimes it's better to forget the plan and go with the flow. As the fleeing driver tries to get through a gap, two police drivers move in together and force him onto the hard shoulder. At the last moment, one patrol car backs off. That's why crash barriers have rounded ends. Not what you'd call a textbook stop, but certainly highly effective. Their car's left high and dry, and there's no way it's carrying on from there. As their chances of escape disappear, the passenger can be seen throwing papers stolen in the burglary out of the window. Either that or he thought he'd make a paper trail. One of the gang was jailed, the other got a supervision order. In heavy rain, stopping a pursuit becomes even more difficult. Grant Thomas takes up the story.
Well, this whole incident started with a stolen car being stopped in Reading. It made off from a local car and ended up going onto the M4 at Reading, heading east towards London. The motorway was quite busy that night. It was pouring with rain. So we had difficulty with the spray and the danger associated with the wet roads.
Through the heavy spray, you can just make out the car in front. The driver's made off from a Panda car in Reading and just won't stop, possibly because the car's nicked. Even with such poor conditions, the safest way to deal with the pursuit is to keep the target car on the motorway. As they come to an exit, the police pull up alongside, forcing the car to keep straight ahead. A marked car then moves in front of the stolen car as the police try and box it in. Heavy spray affects the timing needed and he moves too far forward. It's the mistake the thieves have been hoping for. They slam their stolen car into reverse, smashing onto the bonnet of the police car behind and break out of the block. One failure doesn't change anything. The police will keep trying until the pursuit is over. Here we go again. Is it second time lucky? This time, there's no way out. Grant was in the thick of it and explains why it all looks so pumped up.
The driver of this vehicle was already made one attempt to ram a police vehicle, so once the vehicle was stopped and officers were out in the road, the safest thing to do is remove the driver from the car as quickly as possible, which will minimise the risk to the officers that are out of their vehicles.
The car turned out to be stolen and the driver was drunk. He was both jailed and banned from driving. The passenger turned out to be wanted for robbery. Coming up in part 3, madness on two wheels, girls behaving badly and blood on the streets. In part 3, madness on two wheels, pursuits and the Italian job for real. Riding experts agree that speed and power alone doesn't kill motorcyclists. It's speed in the wrong place, speed without judgment, or speed without ability that kills. It's a common sight, A biker weaving in and out of heavy motorway traffic. But still, it's not the best way to stay safe on your bike. Instead of getting there quicker, you risk not getting there at all. And to do it in front of the cops is sheer madness. For a repeatedly undertaking, the biker was done for driving without due care and attention. He got fined a total of £205 and had his licence endorsed with 6 penalty points. On top of all this, he had a nasty shock when his insurance company found out what he'd done. Officers engaged on a routine patrol film a motorcycle with an unusual passenger on the M6 near Preston. As they drive closer to the rear carrier of the motorcycle, they see a dog's head popping out. The owner had modified the box to allow a small dog to sit securely as he took it for a ride. Beats going for a walk any day. As an experiment, we thought we'd do some filming in Rome to study the Italian way of doing things. And we put a cameraman on the pillion seat of a bike and selected a scooter at random to follow. First, the rider nearly hits a scooter coming across the junction very late. But it's dog eat dog as he's forced to avoid a U-turning car. Then he has to negotiate past numerous pedestrians, as well as oncoming bikers in the wrong lane. And watch out, it's more pedestrians, hardly even looking. We stop when we come across a rider who had not been so lucky on his way to work and had been knocked off by a car door opening. Finally, we find that the pavements in Rome are a biker's right of way. Who knows? Our busy cities may even get like this one day. It's scary stuff if you're a pedestrian. Still, it's one way to beat the congestion charge. It's not only in Italy that people ride on the pavements. Police in Staffordshire pursue 2 youths on a stolen bike who recklessly try to avoid the traffic car through the streets. Traffic units have a constant battle on their hands with bikes and youths. They just missed a car and then a guy on the road. These 2 young riders take risk after risk in their attempt to get away. They come to a blind corner and career around the wrong side. They wouldn't have stood a chance if someone had been coming the other way. There's been a dramatic rise in underage drivers who don't have any licence or insurance and no training. Another problem is bikes being stolen for kicks or to be stripped for parts. Experience wins the day, and the 2 run out of road and are nicked. The rider had his licence taken away, which is just as well given his biking style. Back in Slough, Grant and Derek spot an obviously inexperienced motorcyclist.
If you've got a full motorcycle licence, you don't ride something that side.
You can't carry a passenger if you haven't passed your test.
Take your crash helmet off for me. Have you passed your bike test?
Yeah, I have.
What, a full bike test?
CBT.
I didn't ask that. Have you passed your bike test?
No.
Right, so why are you carrying a pillion and why haven't you got any L plates on?
It should be on there. No, that one's come off as well.
All right. I'm sure you were told as part of your CBT syllabus, the syllabus on your CBT, that you're not allowed to ride without L plates and you're not allowed to carry pillion passengers. But you're doing things that you know you're not allowed to do.
Yeah.
You've just come round that bend there at the top of the road when you turn left into this road. Which side of the road are you supposed to drive on?
Yeah.
So why did you end up on the right then as you came round the bend?
I know, stupid really.
All right, so what if there was someone coming along?
Smash, I'm dead.
Yeah. What about the way you change lanes at the traffic lights on the Farnham Road then?
As Grant lectures the rider, Derek spots a car without lights that refuses to stop. As Derek and Grant disappear at high speed, the gobsmacked biker can't believe his luck. But while his luck is in, someone else's luck is most definitely out.
Victor 33, best of our road, Slough. Vauxhall Cavalier, colour red, failing to stop. Red Vauxhall Cavalier, wait for index. Take Victor 33. I'll cancel that, it's just stopped.
Is there a problem?
Yeah. Why are you driving like that?
Because I didn't know whether something was wrong.
Like what we were trying to tell you.
Oh. I didn't have lights on.
No. Here's a prediction. The reason you didn't want to talk to us is because you haven't got a licence, you haven't got insurance. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn the engine off for me. Yeah. Just come over to the car with me, Stacey.
Oh my God. Am I going to get into trouble?
Probably, yeah.
Why?
Well, why do you think they bother with driving tests? What's your date of birth?
December 12th.
Yeah.
83.
How old are you?
18.
Sounds a bit dodgy to me.
That's not your date of birth then.
It is.
So when are you 19?
In fact, the driver is only 15, but she's desperately pretending to be older.
Why, am I really going to get into trouble?
Yeah. Where do you live?
I'm not telling you.
Right, in that case, you're under arrest for not telling me.
Okay. Gardens, please don't do this to me.
You're beginning to annoy me, Stacey. Don't talk yourself into getting arrested.
Under new guidelines for juveniles like these, the driver was given what's called a restorative caution. Hopefully, it will stop a repeat of scenes like this.
Is there a problem? I didn't have lights on. Am I going to get into trouble? Am I really going to get into trouble?
Yeah.
Please don't do this to me. No, I can't believe it.
Too young even to take lessons, perhaps the girls would have been better off calling a cab. But taxi travel is not without its dangers.
Come on, let's go!
Stuck in the town centre, Pete Lomas and Tony Sams get an urgent call to a disturbance across town. A taxi driver has reported that he's been attacked by his passenger after an argument.
Report of two people fighting in a car at the moment, with also further cars turning up. All they've got so far is Asian males, and we don't know how many people are involved or if anyone's injured or anything, any weapons being used. Obviously, we've got difficulty now trying to get through rush hour traffic on a Friday evening at 6 o'clock.
What got you, mate? What number?
Yeah, you've got 87 on there.
Is this gentleman a taxi driver, is he? Yeah. Okay, do you want an ambulance, mate? Do you want an ambulance? Yeah. Tango Victor 36, come in. 36, can I come in, please?
Amazingly, the passenger is having a cigarette on the other side of the road.
With the dog handler at the moment.
He's also covered in blood. Pete and Tony now have to see what, if any, offence has been committed.
What's he saying's happened?
He picked him up, he was drunk, abusive, he started to sort of like say, he didn't want him in the car anymore, so he pulled over, stopped and said, get out. He said, no, I'm not getting out, and went and punched him, and then ran off. The phone was either left on the back seat or taken with him and taken off him or dropped in a struggle and picked up.
Irrespective of where you come from, you've been fighting, I can see that, and he's been fighting, I can see that. So we're not doubting that in any way, shape or form. If you wish to make a complaint of assault against the gentleman, that isn't a problem. I'm just letting you know that the same is going to happen on his side. He's going to make a complaint of assault against yourself.
Neither men are seriously hurt, and both men agree not to press charges.
Well, no, if it's going to delay my time, no.
Well, what I've said to you is that if you both made allegations, it's our job to get to the bottom of the allegations that have been made.
Fuck you. Priority is your injuries, isn't it, really, at the end of the day? So the priority is to make sure that you're okay, rather than arrest you and take you to the police station.
the same in respect of him. His priority is injuries, rather than arrest him and take him to a police station. Right. Jen, your brother has been on the phone. I've explained to him that you're fine, all right? But he's a bit persistent. Once you finish with these people, give him a ring, all right? Get a pocketbook entry from yourself to say no complaints going to be made. The same will happen from him, no complaints going to be made.
But the passenger makes a final request.
Does he still take me home?
Yeah.
I was joking.
Yeah, I'm glad you were.
Brand New Weeds continues over on Sky 1 this Sunday, and Nancy's dancing for her dinner. Next tonight here on Sky 3, though, more Road Wars.